but yet somehow, some way, these guys are coming with AKs and all this type of armory, and this guy just walks out arrested. It's I don't know, bro. It's just don't. Y'all, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay coming back with another reaction for you guys, and unfortunately, man, today we're gonna be talking about and going over a video that happened over at the over in Buffalo, New York, with the whole shooting incident at the supermarket with Payton Gendron, I believe is his name. And unfortunately, this is something that is a very serious situation. So my true condolences go to all the families that have been affected by this whole thing, and prayers up, man, to each and every family that's been affected, and so forth, man. And things like this are never easy to see via the media and all the news outlets. And it just sucks, man, that people could even have the audacity to do things like this, and harm so many people at just one shot like that. But anyways, nonetheless, man, you guys already know, man, I appreciate all the love and support, man. And just remember that your opinion, your perspective matters here. So just let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. And if you enjoyed at any given time, please do me a huge favor, man. Hit that thumbs up, because it helps the videos a lot. And consider subscribing to the channel as well for more further content, man. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
This morning, a community in shock in Buffalo, New York.
When I first saw him shooting, he shot a woman, he shot a deacon, he shot another woman, and then he went in the store and started shooting again.
10 people shot dead and 3 more injured after a gunman opened fire at a Tops-friendly supermarket in a predominantly black neighborhood.
I don't even know how that guy could even just be so calm explaining that like that, man. Like, the dude is not even riled up. It doesn't seem like he is, at least. I know for a fact he was at the moment. But the way he's explaining that, like how he, seen the shooters shoot this person, that person, then went into the store. That's scary, man. That is super freaking scary. I don't even know how somebody could witness that and not be so traumatized after that, man.
Is the worst nightmare that any community can face.
One's gun secure. One suspect is in custody.
The suspect, identified as 18-year-old Payton Gendron, has been arraigned on 1 count of first-degree murder and held without bail. Authorities say he drove there from 200 miles away and live-streamed the attack that is now being investigated as a hate crime.
What, 200 miles away? That's crazy. That's about like 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. So you go 3-4 hours just to do what you did. That's why it makes sense that it is a hate crime, where they just clearly said that it's a predominantly black neighborhood. You could just tell, man. And it's sad that you would literally premeditate 200 to 300 miles away from some place and then just do something like that, man. This is sad, man.
It was pure evil. It was straight up racially motivated hate crime from somebody outside of our community.
Police say around 2:30 Saturday afternoon, the suspect wearing body armor and a tactical helmet first fired at 4 people in the parking lot, killing 3.
We're going to need some officers inside the Tops because we have numerous bodies.
The shooter then entered the grocery store, shooting 9 others, including a retired Buffalo police officer who confronted him. The guard fired multiple shots that hit the suspect, but that didn't stop him. He was wearing protective tactical gear. The heavily armed gunman fatally shooting the guard moments later.
I still don't even believe it happened, actually, that a person would go into a supermarket full of people.
Police arriving at the chaotic scene, taking the alleged shooter into custody.
There were people showing up.
It's crazy how it seems like they always survive. I don't get it, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how, I done seen numerous of times black people just get killed for like the the simplest things, and these, white people get into these mass shootings, and they literally walk out every time arrested. It's every time. I mean, 9 times out of 10, we see these mass shootings. These kids are literally walking out arrested. And I just don't understand how that's always the case, of where somebody is literally going in and killing people, shooting people. You get multiple people, not just one, not two. You're talking damn near 13 people shot, 10 dead. I don't get how a police officer doesn't come in just ready to just dump a whole mag on somebody like that. I don't understand it. I guess I would never really understand it, but it just doesn't make sense to me how a police officer. Now, granted, I get that there's citizens that they have to be aware of and look out for, but I just don't understand how these guys always walk out. The guy's not even harmed at all. No bullets, no nothing. No bullet wounds, no nothing. The only person that actually went to even harm the guy and shoot at him was a retired police guy, a retired one inside the store. Ended up losing his life. But yet somehow, some way, these guys are coming with AKs and all this type of armory, and this guy just walks out arrested. It's, I don't know, bro. It's just don't
Asking about their loved ones.
Among the victims, 4 of them store employees.
My granddaughter works there. She heard the shooting, so she took herself and ran in the bathroom and locked the door.
I frequent this store all the time.
Man.
I've never been afraid to be here.
Knowing that
I am now.
Children or grandchildren or family members work there.
This is something that I watch on the news that happens in other places.
A witness describes the motionless bodies on the ground.
I saw the police cover her, and then they cover somebody that was behind her. And I realized at the time that those were dead bodies.
New York Governor Kathy Hochul calling attention to reports the suspect had a camera and was live streaming the shooting, condemning social media platforms that she said were not censoring hateful and violent content.
Right.
I'm asking them to take responsibility for monitoring the hate speech and the calculated plans that are right there in plain view. Help work with us with your responsibility as the individuals who profit from these platforms.
The NAACP.
Yeah, it's very true. I definitely agree with that, man, on that one of making sure that, if somebody's doing that live, how is there not like an algorithm or some type of bot system that doesn't pick up on the fact that somebody's doing something like that and shut that down right away. But the one thing that, I wanted to finish off saying before I got off here and give you my last thoughts is this guy, Payton Gendron, he'll claim insanity. That's what the lawyers will do. They'll claim insanity. And I don't get how, now a defense lawyer, they're going to do whatever they can to get their client off the hook. I get that. But I don't get how you can literally premeditate, drive 200 miles away from somewhere, and clearly go for a certain crowd, and then claim that you're just, you're not right in the head. You don't have any type of sanity or type of thought process of what you're doing, of knowing what you're doing. And I just hope and pray obviously justice is served, and even with that, you still can't take back what the damage that has been done. And it's truly sad on these type of situations that go on. I have family in New York, and he was telling me how they don't, it's kind of hard for them to carry legally. And he believes that even if that was the case, it'd be a whole lot more violent crimes, and which sucks, because I feel like a lot of these mass shootings are in places that you cannot bear arms, you know what I mean, and legally defend yourself easily. And you know, it's just sad, man. It really is sad to keep seeing this over and over. But once again, my condolences to all the families out there that have been affected by this. And my sincere prayers up to everyone that's been affected by this. And you know, I just hope and pray that somehow, some way, we figure out a way to minimize this and even stop it, because it's sad. It really is sad. But once again, man, I thank you guys for always tuning in, showing your boys some love, man, and just let me know your comments let me know your thoughts in the comment section on what you feel we could do to maybe even prevent things like this from happening, man, because I think that's where we ultimately need to get to, and hopefully that's where we end up. So once again, appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man. God bless y'all. Deuces, man. I'm out.
I can see like an odyssey. I'm an open book, biography. That's a lot to read just to copy me. Need to stop it, please, all that mockery. Why hate on me when you can ride with me in an Audi 3, plus without a fee? No refund, that's a college suite. So we stack it up on them collard greens. Top of polo tee.